I knew a lot of people who were involved with the whole Oregon refuge occupation, and I was actually scheduled to perform at the refuge on February the 5th. We had scheduled it, and on the January the 26th, this happened, and I was so filled with anger and rage that I hadn't felt that for so long. I don't remember the last time I felt hatred. And it was a very unnatural feeling for me, because I'm a person who preaches a message of love. Not pacifism, but certainly love, and certainly the message of Jesus. And I was so filled with anger, and around 1 o'clock in the morning, the Holy Spirit entered my home and hit me like a blast of air and just washed all those feelings out of me, gone. It was, in an instant, it was all gone, and I actually felt good. I'd been fuming and smoke coming out of my ears for hours. And then a few moments later, I felt this little bubble pop right here. I felt it. And I heard a voice say, "He was a man who loved to walk the land, turn his cheek, but also take a stand." And I had my computer open in my lap, and I just typed those words, and then the floodgates opened, boom. And it all just sort of happened very quickly. And the next night, my wife, Mary, filmed me playing the song on our couch in our living room and put it on YouTube at midnight. And the next morning, it had 5,000 views before I'd even woken up. And then the next day, it had 10,000 views. And then the next day, Ariana called me, LaVoy's daughter, Jeanette and daughter, called me and said that they were all watching the video and that it was helping them in their grieving process. And I thought to myself, my God, this is the Holy Spirit in action. I mean, what more could I ever ask for a song to do than to comfort a family in this kind of time? And I ended up, I was very honored to be asked to come down to the funeral and to participate and to do a memorial concert for LaVoy. And it was the same day I was scheduled to perform at the refuge. It was February the 5th, and that was the day of the funeral. But God really wanted me to be there, Jeanette, because he blew out my tire on my way to the airport to go to Iowa to do a Ron Paul event. Because there was this blizzard coming through Iowa, and if I had gone to that, I wouldn't have been able to go to the funeral. I never told you that, I don't think. Yeah, my tire, the mechanic told me that my tire, he'd never seen anything like it in 25 years of being a mechanic. It looked like Wolverine from X-Men had destroyed it, like with a vengeance, and it made me miss my flight, so I couldn't do those events. But if I had done them, I wouldn't have been able to come to the funeral. So God wanted me to be there. But I wrote this song. I think I had some help, and this is called The Ballad of LaVoy Finicum, Cowboys Stand for Freedom. He was a man who loved to walk the land, turn his cheek, but also take a stand.
Memory card is full, and the memory
his
card
conviction caught him, followed what he felt was right.
Are you saying we're not recording
I can't get it. I'll give you.
There's no telling just what time will bring. You can live for nothing or for everything. But when the pushes come to shove and tell me, will you find? I'm only talking about a cowboy stand for freedom. I'm just talking about a name carved in a stone. Whoa, a friend and brother to anyone. He's riding off into the setting sun. We'll drive on, cowboy, he's heading home. Who's almost right, then there's nearly wrong. As you live your life from sunrise to dawn, then it's over and the moment's gone. You can testify to the things unseen, but the world is blind, can't see a thing. All you can do is try to be a human being. I'm only talking about a cowboy stand for freedom. I'm just
talking about a name carved in a stone. A friend and brother to anyone. Well, he's riding off into the setting sun. Oh, drive on, cowboy, he's heading home. I know not what course other men may take, can't see that far down the road. But as for me and mine, make no mistake, the weight of justice is a heavy load, and I'm living by a code. He left his home to go and take a stand. Well, his voice rang out across a deafened land, and in the end it was a bullet that exposed the lies. A truth remembered is a battle won, and though his murder cannot be undone, it rings out like an echo, thundering across the night. Well, here's to all the cowboys who stand for freedom. Why do we watch them from afar with hearts of stone? Oh, he's riding off to the setting sun, where the thoughts of many from the voice of one. Well, drive on, cowboy, your work is done. Well, Godspeed, cowboy.